Hello, Big Band fans. This is Gene Martin. Well, I guess it's time for another podcast. Today, I picked out something very special. I'd like to feature today on my podcast the Glenn Miller Orchestra, the original Glenn Miller Orchestra from 1938 through 1942, and I'd like to feature some of the famous medleys that the band used to play on the radio shows, mostly broadcast from the Cafe Rouge Hotel Pennsylvania in New York City. Glenn broadcast twice a week on that station, and in order to conserve time and play more music, he made up these medleys called Something Old, Something New, Something Borrowed, and Something Blue. So on this show, I'd like to feature some of those medleys, and this is volume 1 of a series that I plan to do featuring a lot of the Glenn Miller medleys. We're going to kick off with this first medley. It goes back to January the 10th of 1940. From the Cafe Rouge Hotel Pennsylvania, let's kick off with the Glenn Miller sound.
Good evening, everybody. It's medley night again with a little bit of something old, new, bored, and blue. Something old, my melancholy baby. Something new, Ray Eberle sings Moon Love.
Will this be moon love? Nothing but moon love. Will you be gone when the dawn comes stealing through? Are these just moon dreams? Grand while the moon beams. But when the moon fades away, will my dreams come true? Much as I love you, don't let me love you. If I must pay for your kiss with lonely tears, say it's not moon love. Tell me it's true love. Say you'll be mine when the moon disappears.
We borrowed Stompin' at the Savoy from our good friend Benny Goodman.
Something blue and beautiful too. It's Blue Moon.
The sound of Glenn Miller, the original Glenn Miller Orchestra with a famous medley. Well, now let's go to January 31st of the same year, 1940. Another one of those famous medleys, something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. And this one features a couple of great old standards, and let's hope you enjoy this one, the famous Glenn Miller medleys, right here on the G. Martin Show.
Something new, Marion Hutton sings Ooh, What You Said.
Ooh, what you said got me all flustered, faces red. Oh, what you said when you said what you said. Ooh, what you did got me all bashful like a kid. Oh, what you did when you did what you did. Fun is fun, but look at what you've done. Ain't you the naughty one? Talking that way, say, are you joking or just outspoken? Ooh, what you said ought to go cover up my head when you whispered, I love you. Ooh, what you said.
We borrowed Larry Clinton's Dipsy Doodle. Something blue, the birth of the blues.
I can imagine what a thrill it must have been to be in that radio studio to hear those wonderful Glenn Miller medleys. It's really something. It's hard to believe that after all these years, there's still such a clamor for that Glenn Miller band. There are 4 bands around the world playing the official music, and as I was talking to one of the recent leaders of the band not too long ago, they said, you know, they still play the original arrangements. It's not like they're changing the band a lot. Every once in a while they throw in like a newer song, a newer arrangement, but they go back to the old great Glenn Miller arrangement that still withstand the time today. Our next medley goes back to February 7th of 1940, and it features an arrangement. This medley was arranged by Jerry Gray. So let's go to it right now and listen to some of those wonderful, great old standards.
Something old I never knew. Marion Hutton adds the words to tonight's new tune. Let's all sing together.
Let's all sing together. Don't mind the weather. Rain or shine, the weather's fine. Just sing Sweet Adeline. Let's all sing together. No stormy weather. Just a jingle with a tingle. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Oh, let's hear a bass note. Ooh, la, la. Ooh, la, la. Ooh, la, la. Let's join the chorus. Tra, la, la. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Let's all sing together. Birds of a feather. Troubles go like bubbles when you swing out old lang syne.
We borrow from our good friend Kay Kaiser his beautiful theme, Thinking of You. Something Blue, Alice Bluegown.
We're listening to those wonderful Glenn Miller medleys, broadcast on the radio, and can imagine how many people enjoyed sitting there listening to those wonderful medleys. I have one more to play on this podcast. This is just volume 1. I'll be putting on some more of volumes of the Glenn Miller medleys. All right, let's just come up a little bit to February the 14th of 1940. Another one of the Something Old, Something New, Something Borrowed, Something Blue. Another Glenn Miller famous medley.
And here's a real oldie, My Gal Sal. The new tune, Marion Hutton says you're a lucky guy.
You're a lucky guy when you consider the highest bidder can't buy the gleam in your eye. You're a lucky guy. thank your lucky star. You've got a honey who wants no money. She'll take you just as you are. Thank your lucky star. Hey fella, say fella, don't you realize it's fated, you've rated, open up your eyes. You're a lucky guy, you're just beginning, so have your inning and let your troubles go fry. No one can deny you're a lucky guy.
Something Borrowed, Al Kemp's popular theme song, When Summer Is Gone.
Something blue, as if you didn't know, Wabash Blues.
Wow, you can hear the crowd cheer for that one. Glenn Miller's famous medleys. Well, we're going to close out this volume of the Glenn Miller medleys with one song that I think I'd like to add. And I'll let Glenn Miller himself introduce this next tune, and I think you're going to like it.
Welcome to the first of this week's Moonlight Serenades, coming to you from the Pacific Square here in San Diego. Paula and the Modernaires start serenading with Perfidia.
blood look down and laugh at what romantic fools we mortals be. And now I know my love was not for you, and so I'll take it back with a sigh. Perfidious one, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye,
There was something magic in that Miller sax section with that clarinet lead sound. It was in such an enduring sound. Well, that's about it for today's podcast. Please do me a favor, give me a like, please. And if you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll be updated on all the latest podcasts that I'll be putting on. Lots more music in the Miller mood. Thanks for being with me today, and we'll see you right here next time on the Gene Martin Swing Radio Show.